Auburn might have one of the best safety tandems in the SEC. Nobody's talking about this, but today we discuss the top two defensive backs on the Auburn Tigers who could make some noise this year in college football. What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back. Appreciate everybody tuning in. World Eagle Nation. Appreciate y'all always tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hype up the video. Got a lot to get into today, man. But make sure before we start today's video, y'all join and become a member. And let me know other videos you want to see. All year long, we'll be covering, obviously, the 7 teams that I set out that you guys have been talking a lot about on the page. And obviously, any national college football news. But today, we're talking Auburn Tigers and their safety tandem. I'm not going to lie. They might have one of the best safety tandems in the nation, right? And nobody's really talking about it, man. But when we look at the construct of this team, we know about Byron Brown, we know about Omar Mapson, right? We know about that running back room that's going to be very good this year, right? And we know about Jeremiah Cobb, who's their other running back, who will be the starter this year for Auburn. And we know they're going to be a very run-heavy team this year. But last year, Auburn had a really good defense. The issue was they could not get the offense going to match, right? There were several games like Missouri, Oklahoma, defense played damn good, but they could not get the stop or could not get enough going offensively, right? But this year, this safety tandem might be special, right? And if you guys aren't doing so already, please make sure you guys go follow TD Auburn Magazine. They're doing a phenomenal job. Just started their page. I followed it. I'm staying tuned to it. And I think they do a really good job of talking Auburn football and getting good quotes and things that you can talk about as an Auburn fan, you know what I'm saying, and things you can look forward to. So here it is here. Eric Winters has done a tremendous job. We're playing him all over the field. He's been awesome. He's playing with some violence. That's Auburn safety coach Tim Banks on him, right? And then when we look at, obviously, Eric Winters, right? He was a guy last year that was rated very high. I think outside of Bryce Fitzgerald of Miami, I'm pretty sure that Bryce Fitzgerald was one of the highest ranking safeties in the nation, right? And had a really high PFF grade as a true freshman, right? So when we look up his name on PFF, as we were doing right this second, guys, here was his numbers from a season ago, right? And you see very impressive numbers for Eric Winters, right? Last year he had a run defense grade of a 92.0, right? And he also had a decent coverage grade of 66. Pass rush grade of 66.4 doesn't really matter, but a defensive grade of a 78.5 as a true freshman, right? And a really good tackling grade at 73.4 as well, right? So he continued to get better as the season wore on, had 16 stops, as you guys can see, and was a player that played at a very high level, in my humble opinion, right? And continued to garner more snaps and more snaps, right? So the biggest difference with Eric Winters this year is he's going to be the starter, right? Like, obviously, he was getting more starting minutes as the season wore on, but he's the guy this year, right? And the thing that Coach Banks that stands out to me that he said was the violence, right? They want to be violent this year. They want to be a team that hits you in the mouth, right? They want to be a team that wakes you the hell up when you play against them. And those teams back in the day when Auburn was really good, they were very physical at the point of attack. That was hitting you in the mouth and it was making you feel them every single play, every single down. And I think the biggest difference for Auburn is they're going to have finally safeties that can do that, right? And you look at them from top to bottom, right? Obviously, Winters played last year. Obviously, some of the guys played last year, but another year in the system, right? Obviously, new head coach, but another year at Auburn, another year to perfect your craft, another year to get bigger, faster, and stronger. That's going to help them moving forward because now you have a guy that's going to know the system, know what to do, know how to produce, and know how to make those plays every single time. And I think for Winters, he could be due for a big top season. And when we talk about best safeties in the nation, obviously you're going to look at Notre Dame safety. Obviously, you're going to look at Bryce Fitzgerald, but I think Eric Winters is in that conversation as well. And I think this could be the year that he takes the big step forward, right? But the big thing, like I said, that he talked about was the violence, right? That makes you think, okay, playing with violence all over the field, right? So, violent player, and then the versatility, right? We see the biggest thing right now going on in college football, even football in general. You have to be able to be a safety that can be moved all over, right? Think Caleb Downs, you know what I'm saying, right? In the NFL, think Kyle Hamilton, right? Being able to play strong, being able to play free, being able to play nickel, right? Being able to play wherever they can put you at and having an effect. That's what they're asking for safeties now. You have to be able to do a little bit of everything. Cover tight ends, right? Cover running backs, cover wide receivers, cover slot wide receivers, and also be able to come down and blitz and also be able to be a run stopper as well. It's a lot. But I think Aaron Winters has all of that, and he's going to be very special this year for the Tigers. And I expect for him to have a big time season for Auburn. Okay, so in addition to Winters, right, we also have to talk about another player that has been really good as well for Auburn, flying on the radar, but another player that I think brings that physicality from top to bottom, right? And that is, I'm talking about their safety, Sylvester Smith Reed. Okay, this guy right here, boom, hitting you in the mouth as soon as you come downhill and you feeling it instantly, right? That's another player to me in Sylvester Smith Reed that could have a big time impact for Auburn this year, right? And when you look at it from Smith Reed, you throw in there Eric Winters, you have a safety tandem that I think could be very special this year and could be a potentially dynamic duo, right? Because think about it, Eric Winters' versatility also mixed with his violence and physicality, and then you got a guy that you can play up top, down below with a Smith Reed that can make those type of plays consistently. Now, most people are gonna be like, "Well, Najeh, that was against Ball State. Who cares?" It still matters, though. It's still very important because it's showing you that he's willing to put his body on the line, right? And if you're gonna beat Alabama this year, you need players that's gonna do that. If you're gonna beat, you know, what I'm saying, some of these teams that you have on the schedule, you need players like Smith Reed in order to do that, right? And if you are ready to go take a step forward, that's what it has to be, right? But we saw last year, this defense could do it. The offense now has to come to the fray and also be able to do it and help out this team and help them win football games. But I think this tandem has a chance to be very special. And I think this tandem is going to be one that a lot of people in the SEC are going to be talking about. We're talking about top safeties, Sylvester Smith Reed, and then obviously Eric Winters, man. So if you're an Auburn fan, I would be excited about this duo. I think they have a lot of potential, a lot of things that they're going to be able to do and accomplish. And I think they are on the right track in order to be special this upcoming season, man. So as always, appreciate everybody tuning in to another Auburn video. Please let me know down in the comments other videos you guys want to see, things you want me to cover, headlines, storylines. Trying to cover it. I'm just now coming back, y'all. So like I said, it's been tough. But you know, trying to get it going, man. Continue to produce content and produce videos for you guys every single day. And I know I have a big Auburn fan base that always shows up, man. So please let me know other content you guys want to see. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share, and tell a friend. All right, I will have more coming up very, very soon on this channel. All right, appreciate everybody and much love as always.